Episode 1 here, I want to talk very briefly about the guy that some people think is the greatest MMA fighter we've ever seen. I don't necessarily agree with that. And before I start this off, I want to tell you that I'm a little biased. I am not a huge fan of Jon Jones. I remember when he first came into the UFC. It's on the undercard. I remember thinking, man, this dude is so amazing, so creative. I was thinking like, wow, like he was the example to me, not to make this a black or white thing, but like if black people, athletic people started fucking with MMA, like we don't go to middle school, we don't go to high school, we don't go there to play basketball and football anymore. We fucking join wrestling. We're at dojos. We're fucking doing mixed martial arts now. We take those fucking wide receivers and those running backs and those quarterbacks, and they're like, you know what? Fuck football. I don't want to do that. Hey, what's this? Like, he was the epitome of that. I was a fan of his interviews. He was honest. He was real. He was nasty. I felt like a little jerk from him. I was like, yo, like he has all of the tools to be that guy. And somehow, some way, he became that guy. And then also became corporate as a motherfucker. The corporate Jon Jones, I hate. That's when I fell off the bandwagon, per se. I couldn't be a fan of that. I tried. You guys got to believe me. I tried. I couldn't. It's painful now to talk about because I was telling all my friends. I was doing videos. I was like, yo, look out for this dude. I was trying to make sure that I called that shit before any fucking body else called it. And then he changed. And I was like, what the fuck? But then he gained more fans because a lot of people like corporate Jon. A lot of not true MMA fans, mainstreams, I call them the Super Bowl watchers. A lot of them saw corporate Jon and was like, oh, this guy's great role model, great for the kids. But I knew who he was inside. Real MMA fans knew who the fuck he was inside. He was fighting it his whole fucking second part of his career. From being champion on, he was fighting it. I don't deem to think that I know everything about this man. I'm coming from you from a black point of view. Jon Jones is fucking black. He's fucking raised in an athletic family. Two brothers who are in football. Like, I know that dynamic. I know how it is. We've all been there, inner city or not. It doesn't matter. I come at you from a point of view of he made a strategic decision to switch, to change, and it forever fucked him. I can't say that I don't know why he chose to. I get it. He gained sponsors. The nigga was in a commercial. I ain't never saw no fucking MMA athlete in no damn Reebok commercial before. I mean, I could be wrong. I think he was the first. I know GSP had some shit. I don't remember a mainstream commercial. I'm talking about this commercial was being broadcast during football games, basketball. Like, this shit was everywhere. But it wasn't Jon. Only Jon knows who Jon is, and Jon chose to be corporate Jon. Now, look. I'm nobody to judge anybody. We're all fucking human here, guys. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. Thing is, we don't have a spotlight in our fucking closet to break down all the skeletons that we have. God knows if there was a spotlight in my fucking closet, Jon Jones could do a podcast on my ass. But I'm not Jon Jones. He is John Jones. You make decisions in life, you gotta fucking live with them. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even I'm not gonna go through everything that, he's been through. But I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the nigga fucking doing all this heavyweight lifting, did lifts, Olympic style lifting shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong. I assume he had it in him. It's in his DNA. His brothers are big as shit. They're on the defensive line. They fucking shrug 350, 360-pound offensive linemen off with one arm every Sunday, Monday, Thursday. I fucking get it. But I was always thinking to myself, like, God damn, John, you're not built like that, bro. Never said anything about it. Told a couple of my closest friends, like, yo, to do all of this stuff, you think he's on anything? Like, just for shits and giggles, like, he's suspended, he's out, he can't fucking fight anyway. Like, why not? But whatever. He's still the greatest in the world, right? My thing is this, look. Obviously, it was 2 estrogen blockers that he got caught with. I'm not going to go through all of that. Educated fans, you guys know what the fuck estrogen blockers are used for. We get it. Here's my thing. You beat Daniel Cormier once. There's nothing in my head that says, hey, John felt he needed to do this to beat him again. John saw footage of DC. John heard it in his voice. John looked DC in his eyes and was like, yo, I know I can beat him, but I just want to make sure, because I think he might try and wrestle me. Let's not forget, guys, we all know the fight was pretty much over, but DC did pick John up, had him on his shoulders for about 3 seconds, and then dumped him to the ground. Now, John got up very quickly, but let's just not forget what the fuck happened. Who knows what's in John's head? I gotta be strong. I can't allow that. Even if he thinks he's just gonna whoop his ass 5-0, 50-45, I can't be taken down the way I was. I looked like a bitch for like 4.5 seconds. Who knows what this man was thinking? But you're not gonna fucking convince me. I can't. This is no bias. No bias. I know I said I have bias, but this statement right here is no bias. There's no way you're gonna convince me, man. And I could be wrong. That's the beauty about this, guys. We're all fucking human. Some are gonna be right, some are gonna be wrong. That's the fucking beauty of this. But I cannot believe the story of he took something that was tainted and 2 estrogen blockers pop up. Not 1, 2. I can't fucking believe it. And he can't fucking explain it. And those tears in the fucking media conference that he did weren't tears of sadness and disappointment. I think they were tears of being caught. It's very fucking fun cheating on your girl until she catches you. Then what you gonna do? You gonna do something she ain't never seen before. You gonna cry like a little bitch. She ain't never seen you cry. She thinks of you as one of the most manliest men of manliest men. He's crying for me? He must be sorry. This man is destructive to other human beings, obviously, and himself. He cannot be trusted. For his manager, Melky, to just be so adamant about his innocence is fucking ludicrous. I understand to take your fighter's side, I get it, but to just be so adamant on his innocence. Look, man, this may be all for nothing. Shit may come out in a couple months. Shit was really tainted. It's just very fucking ironic, man. 2 samples? And why are you switching up shit? Like, what are you doing? You've been dominating the world on whatever supplements you've been using. Why are you switching up shit now? The biggest fight of your life. Get DC out of the way. You move on to Rumble. You get Rumble out of the way. You fucking go to heavyweight. You do the fight with Kane that everybody's been wanting to see. Why are you switching shit now? Like right now, nigga, you chose to switch up some shit because you got to go with that excuse because there's no way you're going to be like, I've been taking the same shit for years and now it just popped. So you're going to go with, you're probably taking something new and that shit popped. And even if, like I said, it comes out and it was tainted, why still the question on you as a man, as a fighter, as an athlete, knowing you solders on everybody's ass, why did you choose now, UFC 200, to switch up your supplements? Like, what the fuck? Like, that don't make no goddamn sense, man. Look, the new age of MMA is going to be forced to deal with a lot of shit. It's going to be forced to deal with PEDs. It's going to be forced to deal with movement. It's going to be forced to deal with charismatic figures and characters. It's going to be forced to deal with a lot of things that aren't technically MMA. Those days are over, guys. This is the new age. We might be entering the WWE phase. The UFC is sold. Fajitas are gone. This shit's going to be brand new, man. And I see a lot of shit changing. You got to know everything now. The days of just dominating one thing is over. You got to know everything. You got to know jiu-jitsu. You got to know boxing. You got to know wrestling. You got to know taekwondo. You got to know karate. You got to know everything to compete on the highest level and not just become champion, but to keep your fucking belt. I swear to God, there's a new champion every month. That's not good for the UFC. That's not good for the sport. On one hand, it's what attracts us. The anything can happen, the excitement. But I don't know about you. Growing up as a kid in any sport, you clinged on to greatness. And part of being great is winning. Jon Jones is a winner, and he's undefeated. But he continues to take losses in life. And at a certain point, the losses become too big that they actually take your life. I'm actually worried about Jon Jones as a person. Now, he's blocked me on Instagram and Twitter because I have kind of a way of just keeping it too real with people. It's nothing that I wouldn't say to his face. I'm 6'4", 250. Like, I'm not no little bitch. And I'll put my Twitter up. I'll put my Instagram up. You know what I mean? I'm an entertainer. Like, I don't hide from it. I don't fucking hide behind this podcast or the audio. Like, you can find me if that was the case. It's not about that. I am literally worried for his life. What do you do if that man gets suspended for 2 years? Who's watching him? What do you think will happen? You think he's just going to take the 2 years off? Just chill? He's a fucking self-destructive person. He's going to fucking drink. He's going to get on drugs. He's going to be doing lines. He's going to make the shit worse. If he gets suspended for 2 years, we may have seen his last fight. OSP will be the last footage we have of Jon. I don't believe he can come back from that. Not because he'll be too old or he'll get slow or he'll get out of it. It's nothing to do about physical attributes. He has a self-destructive personality, and I believe it's something in the DNA, man. I can't prove it. Self-destructive people just have this shit. They continue to fuck themselves. I don't know the reasoning. I really kind of don't want to know. But it's just how it is, man. You want to take this shit to another level? Think about other motherfuckers, man. Actors, musicians. They all end up overdosing on shit. They all end up fucking their life. committing murder, going to jail. Like, they all fuck them because they're self-destructive. There's nothing you can tell a self-destructive person. And you also can't believe them. There's a reason why the UFC doesn't pour money into John Jones the way that they've done other fighters in the past. They don't fucking trust him. You can't trust a self-destructive person. I said I was going to keep it brief and I went a little too long. I apologize. I want you guys to click the subscribe button. There'll be more videos to come. I'm back, and that's all you need to know. This is the New Age MMA.